met one of the people that lives in the house, who told me that he does not smoke in the house. He said that he smokes on the patio. Last night it was raining and he was definitely smoking in the house. This morning I was surviving, at least, you know, after sleeping and stuff. I was coughing at nighttime and I woke up a few times coughing. Hold on. But so last night there was definitely smoking in the house, in the room next to me, and I knew which room because you can smell it. And then this morning, you know, and obviously because I'm coughing, that's what makes me aware that there's a smell, because I wasn't expecting it to be a cigarette smoking house. It's advertised as non-smoking. And so I went to bed. You know, at that time it was late. They had, I think, probably come home from a bar, and there was somebody sleeping on the sofa too. So I think either that's his room that I'm in, or he brought a friend home, you know, like they were hanging out and maybe they were drinking. And it was raining really hard last night. He may normally smoke on the porch, which is on the whole other side of the house. If he was really smoking on the porch like he just told me, then I would not have ever smelled it. But as I'm walking by that room this morning after my shower, because I took a quick rinse-off shower before I left the house, I forgot to brush my teeth because I started having another asthma attack. And so I smelled smoke. I smelled which room because I wanted to make sure. And so it's definitely, I knew it was him, even though I didn't know who was in that room because I'd never met any of these people. I knew which room. It's the room with the guy with the dog that came home late at night last night and then smoked in the room after he came home, you know, not during the daytime when I was there, but later at nighttime, in the late night, like 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. 12, maybe 11 or 12. I don't know what time, but because I was up late working. And I didn't know somebody was sleeping on the sofa until I went to the bathroom, and that's when I saw that there was somebody sleeping on the sofa. So anyways, I was just leaving, you know, I was just grabbing my stuff off of the porch. I had moved my car into the driveway because I walked up the street to bring my first bags, and so I didn't want to lug my big suitcases, you know, my you know, overhead bag and my makeup case, you know, all the way up down the driveway and up the hill. So instead I pulled into the driveway real quick to grab my bags, and then the guy came home, who apparently is the smoker in the house, well, because he told me that, and he was nice and he was apologetic, but he lied to me. And I know he lied to me because I have severe asthma and I have a reaction that I'm having right now from exposure to smoke. It's the only time that I have an asthma attack is from exposure to smoke. It is not exposure to smoke on a patio that is across the entire ranch house on the other side of the house. It is definitely not. And it does not smell like cigarettes out there. It smells like pee out there from the dog, not from the guys. So he lied to me about smoking in the house. Which is the point of this video, actually, is to show that I am legitimately having an asthma attack. This is what an asthma attack is. And I do not have a regular inhaler with me because I haven't had an asthma attack unless I'm getting directly exposed to cigarettes. I don't have them, and I don't have my nebulizer either because I was not expecting this. I went through a non-smoking rental and I only have my little purse and I have my Symbicort, so I use my Symbicort, but that's not for emergency inhalers. So I may have to go to the hospital today anyways. I'm gonna try and just relax and hope that since I'm not near smoke anymore, that hopefully it'll just go away. I just cannot believe this. So I made a video about it because I keep trying to educate people, and you can't lie about it, and you can't advertise as non-smoking and then smoke. And you can't do that to people. You know, this is a serious thing. People are not realizing that cigarette smoking is a terrible thing. Secondhand smoke kills people too, not just regular smoke. Faye just died a couple of weeks ago of 2 weeks ago of stage 4 cancer, lung cancer, and she's never smoked a day in her life. She doesn't smoke. But exposure to other people's smoking is just as bad or worse. They say secondhand smoke is actually worse because your body isn't even used to having all those poisons in it, and you're getting exposed to it, not even by your own choice. Smoking is a horrible thing. It's government-sanctioned mass murder suicide. It is the stupidest invention in the universe to put poisons, 700,000 poisons in medicine. Are you kidding me? And then people smoke it and put it into our air and wonder why we have, you know, all of these global warming and all of these problems happening with our environment, you know? Obviously, if you destroy our ecosystem, you destroy our air, you destroy our ability to breathe, you put pesticides in our food and poisons out there into our air supply, constantly in our food and our air supply. Of course people are going to have cancer on a mass scale. It's a huge epidemic, and this country needs to take care of this problem and stop killing people and making us sick. It's so stupid. I was healthy. I've never had asthma. I've never been unhealthy. I've never had asthma attacks until the last couple of years. Now I'm allergic to everything, and I'm having all kinds of problems. I'm allergic to all kinds of foods because they have poisons in them, and I'm allergic to air. It's friggin' ridiculous, and I'm sick and tired of it. Quit smoking.